Hello everybody and welcome back to part 3 of creating the YouTube front page using React. So this is basically going to be the final part of the actual series where we're actually going to be creating the recommended video section. So let's actually just get started. So here's where we left off in the last video, and basically what I'm going to do is just go ahead and create another component right over here. Oops, I collapse that down. So basically this is going to be called recommended video section. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Recommended, is that the correct spelling? Hopefully it is. Recommended videos, like so. And here I'm just going to create another component. Recommended videos.js, and of course I'm just going to create the CSS for that. So recommended videos.css, like so. And also we can close down all the sidebar stuff because we're not really working on it anymore. We have actually gone ahead and completed. So here I'm just going to do REFCE, like so, and basically just gives a class name of recommended videos. Oops. Recommended videos, like so. Just create a H1 which says, actually not a H1, a H2 which says recommended, like so, recommended. Like so, that's looking good. So just save that, and basically we need to render it out right over here. So right below the sidebar, recommended videos, like so. Save it, come over here. Recommended videos not defined. We need to of course import that, only then it's going to work. Save that from here, and as you can see, that's how it looks. So basically it just bugs out sometimes, so that at that time you usually need to refresh. So basically, because we actually gave this app container a display of flex, as you can see, it's the recommended videos component is actually right next to the sidebar, so on the right side. Or else normally it would be display block, and the recommended would actually come down here. So that's basically why we gave it a display flex. That's looking good. And what I'm going to do is just have a div called recommended videos underscore videos. Weird name actually. You can just do whatever you want. And here we're going to have something called a video, like so. So video. And what I'm going to do is, for that I'm just going to create another folder called video, and here I'm just going to do video.js and video.css. CSS, like so. And here I'm just going to do REFCE, give it a class name, video, like so. And for now, we're just going to have a H1 called video. Looking good. So let's just go ahead and basically import this from the actual appropriate file. And by the way, I just forgot to go ahead and import the CSS for this. So import /recommended videos.css. And here, just make sure I have imported the CSS too. So import /video.css, like so. Save that, and that's looking good. So basically just this video, that's exactly what we want. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and come over here to video, and here I'm just going to pass in some props. Oops, not that one, this. So basically I'm just going to destructure this right over here. So this is how we do it in ES6, or else you would have to do props, like so, props, and always just do props dot whatever it is. But now we can just do this, and we can just do image, title, channel, views, timestamp, and channel image, and that'll just go ahead and actually we can just access it with that name itself. Now what I'm going to have in here is just going to be an image, and this is basically going to have the source of image, like so. Wait, yeah, okay, thumbnail, like so. And we're just going to give this a class name of video card underscore thumbnail. Like so. There we go. Now we're just going to have a div called, so just dot. And let's see here, what do we call this? So let's just do video underscore info. And by the way, I've just messed up the naming. It's not video card, it's just video. Like so. And what we're going to have in here is just going to be an avatar, like so. And this will just have the source of channel image. Is it the correct one? No? Oh, there we go. Yep. Just close it off because right now it's throwing so many errors. Okay. And the next thing that we want to do is just have an alt of channel image, like so. So also after that, we're just going to have a class name video card underscore avatar. Like so. And now what I'm going to also have is this right over here. I'm just going to paste that in. It's basically video underscore text. I don't know why I'm messing up that naming. Video avatar, video text, title, channel, and views, and you know that little dot thing. It's also there on YouTube, and timestamp. Save that. Then of course we haven't passed in anything. So in recommended videos, I'm just going to paste in a bunch of videos. Here we go. And instead of video card, this should be, so let's go all the way up here. Just hit find, so Control F, and replace that with video. There we go. Looking good. So that's video. Okay, nice. So recommended. Okay, nice. So save that, and as you can see, that's how it looks. So these are just, you know, some videos that I've got. And if you want all these videos, again, there's going to be a Git repository. You can just copy it from there, or you can just put in your own videos that you want. Okay. Now we will just go ahead and style this thing. So recommended videos.css and video.css, I'm just going to put in the appropriate CSS that's needed in both of these files. So paste it in like so. And for the video, here, video, I'm just going to, of course, again, replace, video card. I'm just going to replace that with video, like so. Let's see. Okay, good. Save that and come back here, and that's how it looks. So now we've actually got the recommended recommended video section done. So what's the last thing to do? It's basically going to be to go ahead and deploy our application. So that's basically going to be the last part. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know why that's bugging out right now. Okay, whatever. What I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to create like a command of my own, kind of. So here in package.json, I'm just going to go ahead and create another field or value called deploy. So you can just run npm run deploy, like how you do npm run build and all of that. And basically what I'm going to do what I'm going to have here is going to be Firebase login, and then Firebase init, and then npm run build, and then oops, not that, this, and then Firebase deploy. So let me explain what all of these commands do. So Firebase login basically logs you into Firebase. So that's very simple. Firebase init basically initializes Firebase, and npm run build basically makes it ready for deployment. So it basically creates a tiny little folder called build, and then Firebase deploy, it just goes ahead and deploys the app. So here I'm just going to go to my second terminal and I'm just going to run this command. So npm run deploy. And basically, it'll run all of these commands. So this and is basically like chaining these commands together. So after Firebase login, it'll run Firebase init and then npm run build and then Firebase deploy. So that's exactly what we want. And also, by the way, I did not save this, so this mostly won't work. So npm run deploy. So now it actually works like so. So if it actually says that, then it's actually working. So now, first it should just log me into Firebase, and I don't know why that's taking a long time. But anyway, it should log me into Firebase, and then after that, let's see here. It should just initialize, it should just ask me stuff for actually initializing Firebase. I don't know why that's taking a long time. So let's see. We're going to make this command prompt like this because we're not actually doing anything right now. So npm run deploy. So this actually, yep, there we go. So already logged in as, my email ID. There we go. So that's what you should get if you're already logged in. If you're not logged in, it should just ask you to log in. So now this is the Firebase init command. Yes, I'm ready to proceed. So here it just brings up this nice little UI. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead. What I'm going to do is just use my arrow keys and go down to hosting, just hit spacebar and just click enter. So we are basically selecting hosting, use an existing project, and let's see, did I create a Firebase project? I think I did. So console.firebase.google.com, and hopefully I did create a project. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I did not actually create the project. So I'm just going to go over to console.firebase.google.com, create a new project called YouTube-demo. Continue, and I don't want to enable that, and just do that, and that should be what we need. Okay, so we're just going ahead and just creating it. So basically we're just going to be using this for hosting, of course. We're not going to do anything other than that in this video. So that's actually completed. So let's just hit continue. And now I'm just going to create a new app. And I'm just going to call this YouTube-demo. And I'm also going to set up Firebase hosting. And basically this is going to set up everything that we actually need for going ahead and hosting our actual application. We can just hit next, that doesn't really matter. So npm install-g Firebase tools. If you haven't done that already, you just need to go over to your terminal and just paste that in. Hit next, and yeah, that's what we want right now. And does it actually update? Let's see. No, it doesn't. Okay, so let's just do npm run deploy once again. So here it just says I'm already logged in, and it just brings up that. So yes, we're on to hosting, use an existing project. Let's see, why doesn't it come up here? So let's search for it. So it's just YouTube demo. Let's see here. Oh, so it's up here. So YouTube demo. So I don't know what that name is. I think it's just a hosting URL. Doesn't really matter. So it just says YouTube demo right there. So select it, hit enter. Here, this is very important. Type in build. So basically that's what we're going to deploy, and that's what npm run build does. Configure as a single page app. No. There we go. So Firebase initialization is complete. Now this is the npm run build command. So this is going to build our actual application, and here is just going to create a build folder, and then it's just going to deploy. And after all of that's done, I'm just going to be right back. So for right now, I'm just going to pause the recording. So here, as you can see, it's just gone ahead and completed the actual build. So it just says find out more about deployment here. So it gives you like a little link. And now it's just going ahead and deploying our actual application. So it should actually show you this when it's actually deploying, and there we go. And here we are. So this is basically the URL. Just copy that, just paste it right over here. And basically this is the YouTube demo, or the YouTube like front page. So that's actually looking pretty good. And now with that being said, we've actually gone ahead and completed our actual YouTube front page. So you can basically expand upon this. You can add stuff like authentication, you can add stuff like a search page, you can add all kinds of stuff like that. But yeah, for this video, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.